Well, this is exciting here, DC. The founder of Jeet Kune Do, one of the founding fathers, really, of mixed martial arts, Bruce Lee, is back in a big spot here tonight.
Bruce Lee is what every kid looked to when they thought about doing karate. Bruce Lee is the person that anyone looked at when they said, I want to be a fighter. It was the speed. It was the charisma. It was the approach of Bruce Lee that made him so special. And tonight, he's going to look to show a new generation of fighters exactly how it's supposed to be done.
And if you hear the phrase, drillers make killers, right? I mean, that was Bruce Lee in a nutshell. He felt like practice would make perfect. Nobody trained as hard as the great Bruce Lee. Bruce Lee enters the octagon with his mind set on one thing tonight, that UFC championship belt. Well, as much respect and appreciation as we have for the skill sets of the lower weight class athletes, there is nothing in pro sports quite like a UFC heavyweight championship fight. That is our reality. You've been there, you've done that. Baddest man on the planet putting that very distinction on the line tonight.
Yeah, the champ walks again, and he wears that proudly. Johnny wants to be called the champ. He loves to be called the baddest man on the planet. He is so skilled, he's so dangerous, he's so scary. And he gets up for these types of challenges. He intends to never let go of his belt.
He understands the challenge in front of him here tonight, but he has been forged by this training camp, the championship experience he has accrued, and we'll see if he can leave the way he enters as the greatest heavyweight in the world. Herb Dean is your referee. He's the third man in the octagon tonight. Good to have you with us tonight from T-Mobile Arena, the home of the NHL's Vegas Golden Knights, and the building in which DC shocked some of the MMA world at UFC 226, but this venue will always have a special place for you.
This venue holds a special place in my heart. UFC 226, I became the double champion. This is a fight venue that you should want to compete in. A great arena where you can make history. Tonight, you get your chance.
Back kick there. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue. And he lands another counter strike here. He has landed several in this round. And if you are a counter-striking stylist, you can do worse than watching this guy compete. Beautiful job defensively, head movement, foot movement, and ultimately finding a home for these counter shots repeatedly in this round. Nice. Nicely done. That's good defense to block that punch. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Lee.
I mean, is this thing on repeat? How many times can you say punch to the head?
Landed a solid punch there.
Get out of there. Oh, nice body shot.
Oh, nice spinning heel kick. You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Well, he's got the reach advantage. You might as well use it. Nice job there to find a home for that jab. Whiffs on that offering. Under 3 minutes to go in round one. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Well, at this point, he is really timing things out well. It looks like he'll try to set up another combination of counter strikes here. He'll try to bait his opponent in and ultimately use that over-aggressiveness against him. Quick jab. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense?
Nice leg kick. Gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to keep that elbow tight and throw punches with his free hand.
High amplitude elbow here is blocked. minutes to go. Trying to go to the body now with the kick. That one misses. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following the game plan, and it's working.
Got the single collar tie. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. And now some separation.
Beautiful kick lands there. Well, the one thing about throwing jabs is that when you throw a jab, you kind of set your lead leg because you're trying to extend on the jab. If a person has good timing on leg kicks, they will land almost every time. So you got to be careful.
1 minute. Takedown defense holds up. Fighters separate from the clinch.
Straight punch lands.
Both fighters starting to open up a little bit. Lands the side kick now. Nice punch there by Lee. Oh, looks like he's trying to set up the takedown. There's the attempt. 20 seconds left. Well, he doesn't need space. Beautiful connection there in the clinch.
Another strike to the head lands.
Closes the gap and gets the single collar tie now. Round two next.
Stop.
All those extra hours we put in the gym really paid off for me. I want you to keep doing it. Push the pace on this guy. They think we're...
All right, so a huge round for him there, DC, particularly when it came to the head kicks. Take us through the replay.
I mean, those head kicks were beautiful. He was finding a spot. He was wrapping it around his opponent's arms and landing those head kicks over and over and over. He did a good job of really setting his opponent up with his hands and then taking those opportunities that were presented to him.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Round two is underway. All right, here we go with our next round. He came in, the book on him was that his takedown defense was great. That's exactly what we saw.
Well, it's held up. You know, he understood that he had to stay standing if he wanted a chance to win this fight. And I love his knowledge of defending. His legs are always wide when he's against the fence, and the moment he gets a chance to cover the head with his hips, he always does that. And you don't always get to enter because his sprawl has been fantastic.
All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it. Close guard. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance. Nice shots landing from the top position.
All right, half guard now. Not a fighter you want in half guard against you. For the bottom fighter, what does he need to do?
He needs to secure his underhook. He's got to be fighting for underhook. One of the most key things you can do as a bottom fighter stuck in half guard is try to frame. You frame and push your opponent away from you. By pushing him away from you, he will then want to come back into you.
Right.
It's like when I push you back, you want to go forward. So as he comes forward, hand goes off the face, let it slip into an underhook, build up to your elbow, then go chase your single leg. This is...
Oh, he's got his back. 3 minutes to go. Well, he's on his back now, going for the rear naked choke. We'll see if he can get under the choke. Oh, that was deep, but he got out.
That was beautiful submission defense by this guy.
And now he reverses position. Wow. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round. Oh, how technical is that? Nice straight punch.
They're so evenly matched, and they're going tit for tat. The reach advantage has proven so beneficial. Another punch lands.
Oh, he lands that teep. Certainly showing off some good hands here tonight. Back to his feet. Under 2 minutes to go. Back to the jab now. All right, gets inside, gets the single collar tie here. Beautiful counter punch, really settling in when it comes to his counterattack here tonight. And again, making good use of what is a huge advantage in reach. Takedown defense holds up.
Now some separation from his clinch position.
All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath the elbow. You got to think he's going to continue to attack the body with all of his strikes.
Well, his opponent has not done anything to deter him. He should keep doing this, keep going to the well until his opponent finds an answer, because right now, he seems lost to it. Oh!
Well, it didn't take him long to get a good read on his opponent. Another good series of kicks there.
He thought the kicks would be the key tonight, and they sure have been. Oh, nice inside leg kick, yeah.
A lot of different looks. He switches to southpaw now. Takedown attempt late, and it's good. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Oh, nice movement to avoid that strike coming down. Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Well, these are some excellent ground and pound strikes here, DC. There's an efficiency with which he operates in these situations.
He knows exactly when to throw, exactly when to hold, and it's allowing him to really control the grappling aspect of the fight.
There's a song there, right? Know when to hold him,
Know when to fold him. Yes, absolutely. The way to stay aware and stay safe defensively.
10 minutes in the books.
This is a really close fight.
And it could very well be anyone's fight here.
Nice job. Excellent submission attempt. It was very close. A few tweaks like we used in the gym.
All right, so we now look back at some of the action from that previous round, DC. A lot of good highlights on both sides.
I mean, a lot of good highlights from both competitors. They both should be very proud of what they accomplished. But I'm telling you, man, I'm not sure they can keep this up. If they land at this clip for another 5 minutes, somebody's going to sleep.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we go, third round of this championship fight. Straight right hand, no good. Well, just as he did in the previous round, continuing to land a high number of strikes here, and he hasn't really showed any signs of slowing down. Scary, scary proposition for the opponent. Lee going for the leg kick, nothing doing there. Nice jab.
He's just being more aggressive, and because he's being more aggressive and more loose with his strikes, he's landing. He's got the single collar tie.
Oh, nice ankle. Lee's now switching his stance. Oh, nice straight punch there to his opponent, and he lands it just after catching the leg. So clearly, he is starting to find his timing, not just offensively, but defensively as well. Very good read there. Takes his back now. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, so inside the open guard of his opponent. You gotta be careful playing around for too long here on the ground with this guy.
Here's the mount here. to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Oh, he gets out.
He was able to get his momentum going back towards his opponent, then back in the opposite direction to get his hips back and his chest down towards the mat.
And you just spilled your popcorn all over the broadcast
absolutely
there.
did, John. You know I love popcorn.
He's bruised on that right calf now, so that'll bear watching as this fight continues. Low kicks definitely having an effect in this fight.
Clean punch.
And we have passed the midpoint of the fight. Lee going for the takedown, nothing doing there. Oh, he has landed a high volume of strikes in this round and really hasn't let up when it comes to his aggressiveness. The striking has been on point every step of the way. Careful to not gas out, but you gotta like the output here down the stretch. So once again, making good use of his size as he lands the knee.
Punch got blocked there.
And he switches to southpaw. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch. Nice job landing the double jab there, DC.
I mean, you are definitely pressing that one. You love that one, don't you? You love that jab.
Under 90 seconds to go. And doing work with the jab.
Another big kick out. Oh, good defense, yes.
Oh, hammer fist here by Lee. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there, you have to be winning the position of the underhook. It opens up so many opportunities for you to either escape or sweep.
Nice job by him to still be a threat off of his back. Lee's pass is denied.
Oh, right into mouth.
20 seconds left.
He's got to start throwing down.
Final seconds of round 3. Trying to guard pass here, not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds.
All right, take a deep breath. Relax. It's okay. Let's get our elbows a little bit tighter this time. Throw your combinations hard and fast and get those arms.
All right, so an entertaining 5 minutes. Let's look back at some of the highlights, DC, and I'd imagine a lot of these replays are going to be rooted in that kicking game that was on full display.
Absolutely. You're going to see a lot of different techniques, but the kicking was the key to him getting ahead in this fight. He's out ahead now. He needs to stay the course and continue to do that as the fight goes on.
You ready to fight? Ready.
4th round, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, so here we go. 4th round is underway. What is the fighter's mentality when you enter those seminal championship rounds?
You understand that you are getting close now. The night is almost over. The goal is within reach now. 15 minutes down, 10 to go. You tell yourself you can do anything for 10 minutes.
Well, you can feel that breeze octagon side after the swing and a miss by Lee. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Oh, and a head kick there. Well, it takes a very good striker to be able to land going forward and moving backward. And as you see the numbers there, the counter-striking has been absolutely on point for him here tonight. Both fighters exhausted here. Checks the leg kick. Takedown defense is there. Oh, collar tie. All right, so the redness is omnipresent now. He has absorbed a whole lot of body strikes. Pretty good poker face, but I'm not sure how many more of these he wants to take.
No, he doesn't. He needs to do something different. He cannot continue to get beat up like this. But it's on his opponent. It's on the guy that is landing these strikes to continue.
Lead left by Lee. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back.
I mean, blood's in the water. You got to go and get it. You got to go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him. Oh, nice takedown defense.
A little single collar tie there.
When you're in a clinch, you go to the body. That's an investment. You keep on putting that money away with every single body shot, and the strike lands clean.
All right, so a little welt there starting to develop on the side of his body. A lot of strikes landing in that area tonight.
I mean, he's got to do something. You cannot continue to ignore that you're getting hit in the body over and over again. You better address it now before we get to a point where you can't continue to fight.
Just over 2 minutes to go. Well, no problem getting inside to land. Well, he is really starting to apply a lot of pressure here down the stretch. Not as much offense earlier in the fight. He is making up for lost time now. Beautiful kick to the body. Oh, just out of range with that punch attempt. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
Switch knee lands to the body. Now they separate.
Well, that body kick was there earlier, not there on that attempt. Well, that nose isn't going to be able to take too many more as he doubles up on the jab.
So good to watch MMA evolve and watch guys now fight behind the jab.
Flipped him with the jab. Under a minute now to go. That's how you block a strike. Back and forth we go. All right, he engages in a single collar tie here.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Well, you can sense the corner frustration. He has not had any answer for these body shots, and now you see the visible damage.
Well, his coaches are wondering, where's the defenses? We worked on this. We knew this would be an attack that they would come with. Why are you not doing what we've trained? He's got to change something, man. He's got to tuck that elbow. He's got to roll and turn. He cannot continue to take these body shots.
Just work. I'm going to stop it. Just work.
20 minutes down, 5 to go. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of what was a great round, DC. Got to talk about that knockdown.
What a fantastic round. He was able to set up a great shot, got the knockdown. You have to be feeling good as he walks back to the corner.
All right, so there's the end of the round. Few things in MMA more devastating than a head kick, and nearly produced a knockout for him there.
We talked to him earlier in the week, and he talked about chances to take the kicks high. He got a chance, he took it, he landed that kick and almost got the fight finished. Let's see if he can go and do that again.
You ready to fight? Ready.
It is the 5th and final round. Well, clearly his leg is hurt, and now you see him starting to limp a little bit, Shane.
Yeah, he's starting to limp from the leg damage. He's been beat up, but his opponent told us, he goes, this guy does not check kicks very well. He does not do a good job of recognizing those types of attacks, and he's taking full advantage of it. What a great job getting that kick to the target.
Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, this is as well as he has executed a striking game plan in his UFC career, and everything has worked off of that crisp jab. You see the numbers bottom of your screen. He has had, oh, how about the timing and the execution to get the ankle pick? Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. Oh, and he lands another knee there, DC. It doesn't always pay to be the taller fighter. In this instance, it most certainly did. Nice defense there, huge block. Just misses there with the left. Well, it's been a wild fight thus far, perhaps a contender for some bonus money at fight's end. These guys are going to have to dig deep. They're both hurt.
They're both hurt. You expected it, though. You expected a close fight. You did not expect a war like this, though, where both guys, from the moment they said fight, went forward, got in each other's face, and just beat each other up. It's been tremendous. Oh, he got to the spot. Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Beautiful movement, hip work on the ground here, just out. Oh, in good position to rip off a Kimura here. Ooh, that looks pretty tight.
Very smart there. You never favor submission over a dominant position.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
Another strike gets through from the top position.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long. All right, we'll see if he can apply pressure inside his opponent's guard here, DC. All right, so he just decides to get up here and let the opponent up.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
And he caught the kick.
Fast leg kick lands.
Oh, he just continues to pour it on. He has been aggressive all night long with his striking. Got to be careful here to not empty the gas tank. So far, so good, though, in this round. Straight to the body there by Lee. Oh, I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble.
Oh, nice level change.
1 minute to go in the fight. Oh, good ground and pound here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
Lee's in half guard.
Now he's going full mount. Yep, got to be very careful there. Great submission defense on display tonight.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Let's work.
Oh, nice job working hard, posting, and getting back up. All right, well, what a finish to this one as we go the full 25 minutes. Stand and cheer, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so there's the final horn. I'm not fond of the phrase, to be the champ, you gotta beat the champ, right? But he certainly did enough, I think, to beat the champion.
Yeah, I believe he won the fight. It was a close fight. And I know people will yell and scream, oh, he did not dominate the champion. Well, you don't have to. All you have to do is win the fight. And regardless of how it looks, this young man should be crowned the new UFC champion.
We'll see how the judges saw it. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. Judge 1 scores this contest 48-47, lead. Judge 2 scores it 48-47, the Warrior. And Judge 3 scores it 48-47 for the winner by split decision. And new undisputed UFC heavyweight champion of the world, Bruce the Dragon